just got beat up in the off-season program for 6-7 weeks, and I was expecting high energy. That's what we got. And our whole focus is on 4 to 6, A to B, which means relentless effort and not make a mistake. I mean, I don't care if you make mistakes. The whole culture around here is effort overcomes mistakes anyway. So if we have to teach you how to go hard, then you got to move on and not stay here at Ohio State. If you make mistakes, that's our job to coach you. So we got what we wanted. Obviously, a lot of work to do, but obviously, I think you take, I was counting 16 at least guys that probably move on to the NFL, or maybe more even. And then they have, I think, 11 right now. Guys are counting on that can't go full speed. You know, the Eric Smith, the Cam Burrows is close. You got Corey Smith. You got Noah Brown. Those are guys, examples of that we're really counting on. They just can't, because of injury, they can't go full speed. So I don't know. I will let you know as it goes along the journey here. This is uncharted waters for me too. This is, you'd like to, but I don't think so. With 11 guys out too, that's the thing that kicks you in the teeth, is the fact if everybody's ready to go, I think you could do that, but we're not. You know, Curtis Samuel, we have our three top receivers are out. You have safeties are all, 2 of those guys are out, and so I don't think we'll be able to do that this year.
When you're out,
I think it's not as simple as when you have this many new people. You know, obviously developed a depth chart. Schematically, we're not going to change much. I think Coach Yano is going to bring some new stuff for us. And offensively, we're not going to change much at all. So I'm not worried about that. It's just that, you know, I want to see somewhat of a depth chart by the time we leave.
And how many positions would you feel?
Well, Briante's a senior, so I'd like to see him take that first swing. I think the guy behind him is pretty good too, Mike Weber. And I mean, I guess you'd hope that it'd be Briante Dunn take the first snap of the first game of the season, but I know the kid behind him is pretty good too.
Curtis Samuel, do you see him, once he's healthy, do you see him playing running back or H-back or both?
Both. And then Dontre got some reps of running back too. He's up 198 pounds now, which is much heavier than 170 when he first got here. So I'd see 4 guys carrying the ball right now for us in the fall. The 2 running backs, and then Dontre and Curtis.
front or right, Jeff?
I think we're counting on one guy that's not here yet, Bosa. He's going to be in the rotation. And then Cooper out there, I think he's going to probably be in the rotation. You know, the inside position is one that's, you know, we really got to, you know, the guy out there today, we moved him inside, was Jay Sean. He did a heck of a job. We're looking for that quick twitch guy. And Draymond is another one that, those are 2 puppies that have to play for us.
And
That or they won't play. And this, they have to, obviously, just sheer numbers. You know, someone said we have 44 or 45 players that have 4 years eligibility. You shouldn't do that. And that's kind of my fault that I didn't push it harder, but we had such depth last year that I hate wasting people's year of eligibility. So does our staff. So, yeah, that's a little imbalanced. It's going to be pretty good news around here in about 2 years, but.
Do you get a sense that they know what's coming too in that class, that they got guys that are going to be pushing them this fall?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think so. I think it's just survival right now. I mean, you got a bunch of kids not played, but I'm hoping it turns out to be a little bit like that 13 class that you just didn't know what you had until 2014. We're all hoping that.
excuse me, Doug?
Just play better. He's improved his body and release. You know, and Steven's going to get a chance as well. And then the guy coming in, I'm counting on him to go battle for that spot. So, yeah, backup's no one's been anointed yet.
And then this is off topic, but I feel like I have to ask you about it. We asked you a political question earlier a couple weeks ago. And then
What kind of question?
A political question.
Oh.
And then when Donald Trump was here, he mentioned you at a campaign rally here. Like he said, quote, I don't know if he endorses me or not, but he said awful nice things about me. Have you ever met Donald Trump, and what is your response to what he said about you?
Justin Hilliard's got a bicep injury, so he'll be able to do everything except for full tackle. And our 3 receivers, we'll get them right back after spring practice.
Second row left, Ari.
The young guys.
Yeah, it's actually it's a blessing in disguise because Curtis, you know, Curtis needs to improve, but we'll get him ready throughout training camp. Noah Brown, I just want him. He was a starter when he was injured. He'll be. I think he'll have a heck of a year. Who's the other one that's hurt? Corey Smith's played a lot of football for us. He'll be fine too. He wasn't there just to work on. He had tutors and study table today. But I think Torrance Gibson and Austin Mack right now are battling for the starting X in practice. And then that also gives guys like Paris Campbell, and he's also in the hunt for the starting X. And Terry McLaurin, some guys that really have to step up, and I think they will. I mean, they've earned their right around here to get some playing time, so it's huge. Johnny Dixon also had a great offseason. He was the healthiest he's been since he's been here. They said 4 centimeters of his leg. You know, he's that much stronger than when he first got here.
A little bit after the bowl game, and he's got both.
Like he has as a captain, he's already. We've already appointed him captain. We didn't have a vote. We just appointed 3 guys: Pat, Raekwon, and him. And he's been out. He's been JT, incredible leader. You know, him and Mike Weber have developed a great relationship. And that's that whole 10-80-10 we talked about. He's an elite guy. Now let's go get some of those 80 guys. And the 80%ers are just the average guys that have to become elite. And how do you do that? You harness the power of the elite guys. And JT's been working with Mike Weber and some other guys, pulling them up to his level.
What's the skill set? Anything in particular you want him to focus on?
Yeah, everything. I thought we were slow twitch last year. We changed all our drills in the quarterback room. You know, everything's get the ball out fast, quick hustle. We're going to do a lot more up-tempo offense than we've done. The last 2 games was almost, I want to say 80% tempo, and it worked out really well. I think that's with Coach Warner upstairs in the box, which he'll be again. We're able to do that, so we hope to be a real fast offense this year.